So, hi everybody. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to you last, and I apologize so much because I know I promised you guys a video when I was 6 months postpartum, and I didn't get a chance to do that. I started making a video and just got distracted as usual, which has been my life lately. Lots of distractions and trying to manage these distractions. So I didn't get a chance to finish it. So the girls are now currently 7.5 months, and Adriana is crawling. She started crawling 2 days ago, and Ava is sitting up unsupported. So is Adriana. And it looks like Ava's just about ready to crawl, but she's not there yet. But they're both doing so well and growing so good. What else? I started recently for them doing the baby-led weaning, which is when they turned 7 months old, I started noticing that they were reaching for things on my plate. So I had done some research on this mommy blog about baby-led weaning, and which is basically allowing your infants to eat table food, very small, and just feed themselves. And at 4 months old, I was super excited about it, but it was a little too early for them to do that. And then at 7 months, I noticed that they were reaching, and I figured, okay, let me give it a try. And it's awesome. They eat avocado, they eat plums, peaches, rice, quinoa, bananas, watermelon. I even toast up a bagel and smear some peanut butter on it. And everything that I'm giving them is 100% organic. I'm only giving them organic foods because that's really important to me. And I'm still breastfeeding, which is an awesome thing. And oh, I'll show you my tummy because I'm sure you're all wondering what that looks like. So that's it. That's what my belly looks like right now. And it looks great. So far, I noticed that any extra weight that I gained, I didn't gain it in the front, which is why the front looks awesome. But I do have side handles, or what do you call it? Love handles on the side, which is where the extra 10 pounds that I gained, because right now I'm 152 pounds, and before I came out pregnant, or the day that I found out I was pregnant, I was 142 pounds. So I'm still 10 pounds overweight from when I had the girls. And I think I'm just carrying it like in my back because I don't see it very much in the front. But it's cool. No complaints here. I'm still really happy with what I look like. Don't get me wrong. And it's not like I've been, going to the gym every day, because I have not. Or like I've been eating super well, because I have been not. I've been so busy with the girls and with my teenager and my toddler that there has been nights where I have just been eating whatever was convenient, even sometimes cereal, and definitely like ice cream almost every night. But I try to have like coconut ice cream, so I try to be just a little conscious, but I can't give up the ice cream. So, and that's what I look like. So I can imagine if I was really putting some like real energy and effort to it, I would be looking ridiculously amazing. So my whole, I guess, theory on the thing is, having had the tummy tuck surgery before having the girls, and I think having the pregnancy so close to after having the surgery is what allowed me to stay looking so intact and so good. because it happened like a year and a half after I had the surgery. So let's see, there's so much to talk about. The first thing is, like I said, I'm still breastfeeding the girls, and that's also helping me with the way things are looking. I'm still using the Supreme Healing Oil on my tummy all the time. I use it all over my body, and I even use it on my breasts whenever my nipples feel sore. I put it all over the girls after I give them a bath. What else? Let's see. Oh, the incision for where my C-section was. Ugh, it's horrible. Like, it looks nothing like the incision mark of the tummy tuck for the plastic surgery. Like, I mean, I feel like the doctor, you know, I mean, it's not cosmetic, so she's not going to make it look aesthetically pleasing like the plastic surgeon would. And boy, there's a big difference. You can tell, like, when I gave birth, that they were basically just cutting me open to pull out the babies, and they weren't thinking about what it was going to look like afterwards, because the scar is not the same. Thank God it's so low. But yeah, that's the only downfall of having a C-section, is that stupid scar. It sucks. But at least, I can't even tell you a benefit of it. The only benefit of having the C-section was that I didn't really feel anything. It was totally disconnected to like giving birth to them, because I didn't feel anything at all. Like I told you in the other video, it felt like I went in to go get a cup of coffee and I came out, ooh, babies. It's really wild. But what else? I no longer wear the binder. I wore the binder for a long time after I had the tummy tuck. But after I had the C-section, I didn't really wear it for very long, because it was so low that the binder wasn't even really holding the incision area. So I basically just wore the binder for like maybe 3 weeks or so after I gave birth, just to, you know, put everything back together where it belongs. Let's see what else. I knew I should have written everything down so that I can share with you what's going on, because I would forget and just not know what the hell to talk about, because it's been so long. So let's see. I'm definitely going to show you guys some footage of the girls and what they look like and how they've been growing. And I'll show you some pictures of myself through the last 6 months. And yeah, you should see that in the second part of this video. So So, a few things that I can just touch upon that has happened in the last 5 months or so is what's been the most challenging thing? Well, I would have to say it's been pretty much giving to every single person in my family as much as myself as possible, and also remembering to give back to myself so that I can keep doing that over and over again. That's been really challenging, to just keep up with everyone, because there's so many people now in my home that require my attention, and it's pretty challenging and it's exhausting. And most importantly, I never thought that this would happen, that I would forget my partner and my loved one. And there's been nights where I've been so tired, where I'm just like, I don't even want to do anything. Like, I hope he is busy doing something else so that I can just lay down upstairs and not doing anything. And I was starting to do that too much, where it was taking a toll on our relationship, where it was, we were, I don't want to say falling apart, but we were drifting apart. And then I missed him so much, and it was so difficult for me to connect. And then I realized that, I really needed a lot of help from my friends and my family to take over sometimes, to allow me and my partner to spend some time together and to go out on a date, which has been impossible. We've been so overwhelmed with so many things, having the girls come into our lives. It's been pretty challenging. So the most important thing that we needed to remember was to make sure that we're giving to our relationship, to ourselves, as much as we're giving to our children, because we're being exceptional parents. But we were certainly forgetting to nurture each other and ourselves, which is something that, we're working hard on. And luckily we're very much in love, and we love each other so much that we want to do that. It's just we haven't had the time to do that. What else? The girls are sleeping in cribs now. They've been sleeping in cribs, I would say, since they were, for the last 2.5 months. When they were 4 months, I used to have them by my bedside in the co-sleeper, and it got to the point where they were getting a little bit too big and they were waking each other up, that I had to then put them in their room. So they sleep in 2 separate cribs, one on either side of the wall. And I also still have the co-sleeper in my room, because sometimes they wake each other up at night, so I have to pick one up and put her in my room, and just so that they can sleep. But they certainly don't really sleep in my bed anymore. Sometimes in the morning, one of them will stay in my bed, which is not a big deal. But definitely throughout the night, I'm able to put them in their bed and they go to sleep with no problem. And they're definitely going to bed by 8:30 every single night. They wake up about 7:30 in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. So they're pretty much on a 12-hour, 12 on, 12 off. And they nap about 2, sometimes 3 times a day. They're eating 3 times a day, and they just started drinking water, 2 ounces of water, about a month ago. What else? Adriana says mama and dada. Ava says mama. Ava loves to feed herself. She prefers the baby-led weaning. And I don't know if you can hear Adriana now. She's downstairs on the first floor and she's just screaming. She's so cute. They're both so cute. And Ava stood with blue eyes. You'll see in the footage that I show you in the end of the video that she has blue eyes. And what else? Wow, it's been so challenging to take them all to the doctor. Like, teenager, my son and the girls, like, it's literally like being a manager of a company when you have all these children that you have to keep up with. And I've been working here and there because I'm a makeup artist and stylist, and I also host for a television show on TV, on Time Warner Cable. So I'm still doing my little projects like that, not as often as I'd like and not as often as I used to be, but I'm still sporadically doing that. I'm still finding it very challenging to find a nanny or a caregiver. I'm in search of one. So if you know anyone, or if you are someone that is interested in being a personal assistant or a caregiver / nanny, let me know. Hit me up, because I am willing to have you live with me rent-free in my basement, which is furnished. It's a gorgeous basement. And yeah, so I'm looking for that, because we need the help. I need the help. This is a lot. And I have so many things that I want to do. So what else? I'm feeling like I probably won't do another tummy tuck video until December, which will make my, let's see, my 3rd year anniversary of being post tummy tuck. So most likely I'll be doing that video. And then every other video that you'll see on this channel will probably be just about either me, something that's going on, something interesting in the beauty world or the holistic well-being world. But I think I've done enough tummy tuck videos to have enough information that I've shared with you all. And along the way, you'll see what I look like anyway. ciao again, and talk to you soon. Send me some questions. Send me some comments. Hit me up on an email, prissajean@gmail.com, or you can visit www.prissajean.com. And I hope to hear from you. Bye.